Swear at me.
Oh, God, he's just slow on.
There's a race against time at Bristol.
Where is she?
And a cold-blooded killer at the check-in.
I'm sure you can't take that on board.
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away.
I still have 12 minutes to take that plane. I don't have any luggage.
You weren't here on time. Late 20 minutes.
No, I was not late 20 minutes.
At Liverpool, Swiss businessman Olivier Casto has turned up late for his flight to Geneva. Supervisor Sarah Tier can't allow him to fly, but he has a vital business contract to sign and won't take no for an answer.
You can't turn off your screen once the check-in is closed. Then it's your problem, not mine. I still have 12 minutes to take that plane. I'll take it.
It's too late.
Give me the reservation.
They've turned up for the Geneva flight, which leaves at 5 o'clock. And the check-in closed at 4:20. And it's like 20 to 5 nearly. And he's just can't understand that he's 20 minutes late for the check-in, so he just can't get on. But he's not having it.
Mr. Casto can't get past Sarah, but he's determined to make his flight. He makes a break for the security gate.
We've just had two guys who've just missed the Geneva flight. I think they might try and get through security. They haven't been checked in because they've missed the flight, just in case they try and come through.
As part of Easyjet's £300 million merger with Go, planes have been repainted, Bristol Airport rebranded, and now it's the turn of the staff to receive their makeover. New Easyjet uniforms are arriving, and Richard Oates is a little concerned about one item in particular.
I want to know what this fitted T-shirt's going to look like, because I deliberately didn't choose one that was too small, because I don't want it being too... So I've gone for a slightly bigger one, and hopefully that won't look too bad.
I would like to see Richard in his tight T-shirt. I spoke to him about it before. I said, oh, have you ordered a tight T-shirt? And I thought he hadn't, but he has actually ordered Just open it up and I'll just go through.
That's my box, is it?
That's your box.
Oh, now that is the infamous object. This we will wait to see. Bye-bye.
Right, love. Yeah, the rest is fine. And I think the easy... Go on, Richard. Go on, let's have a look. Looks all right. Looks good.
James, on the other hand, is more than happy with his choice.
James is now sporting the jeans for men, casual wear, and with the Easyjet short sleeve shirts, the Easyjet belts, and the casual unisex fleece jacket. I like that.
At Liverpool, Mr. Casto's been foiled. He didn't make it past security, but that doesn't mean he's about to give up.
Why did the security tell me that you're just making a whole mess because you can pass?
It's nothing to do with security at all. Nothing to do with security.
So you tell me why?
Because the flight, your aircraft was here at 4:15.
Uh-huh.
Right? You turned up at 20 to 5. Your check-in closed at 4:20.
Yeah.
Your flight started boarding.
The screen was still showing Geneva flight, and there were some people waiting for that, but they were waiting for Barcelona instead of Geneva. I'm sorry, you just close up the whole check-in and you turn off your screen. Just give a call, please. Just give a call.
You cannot bully me into doing a call. It's not a choice.
No, but
it's nobody's choice.
I'm telling you.
You just cannot get on. You're
listen.
far too late.
No.
You're not listening to me.
We have to take that plane.
You cannot.
We're here for business.
You
We're here
cannot
for business.
get
We have
on.
to be tomorrow in Geneva for business also. We have to sign a contract. I'm sorry, but you will take the responsibility then.
You can watch me make a call,
Yep.
and it's going to make absolutely no difference. Will that make you happy?
Yeah, great.
Because you will not get on the
Definitely.
flight.
Definitely.
I will get laughed at.
Okay. Whoever you want. Thanks.
Bye. I've got two passengers who want to get on the Geneva. And No, I already knew that. It's just that these passengers are carrying on that much that they want me to make a call. That's all I've done it for, Wayne.
Back at Luton, there's a large school party trying to get home to Belfast in time for Easter. But there's a problem.
We couldn't accept them anyway, because if it's closed, and we're not even going to go down that road.
It's too many.
Raj, see all those children at the sales desk?
Yeah.
They've just missed the Belfast.
How many people is it?
On one of the busiest days of the year, it's a situation that Supervisor Sam Jones and her boss Raj Bassi could do without. After a stop-off in London on the way back from Paris, the group got caught in the rush hour, and now teacher Jerry Connor is a man under pressure.
We're ringing desperately for about the last hour and a half to try and persuade them to either hold the flight or maybe sort something out for a later flight if it came to that.
But all the remaining flights are full, and the only chance of getting the group home is for Raj to try and persuade the flight to wait. And if that weren't tricky enough, some of the group's seats have already been sold.
22 are going, 2 are staying, and they're holding the aircraft for the passengers.
The pilot may have agreed to a delay, but unless the group can check in and board within 30 minutes, the plane will still fly without them. Meanwhile, at the Liverpool sales desk, tempers are about to get even more frayed.
You were late for your flight.
No, I was not late. Now, come on, lady. I was not late. I was waiting in front of your queue because you didn't wear. You were not
swear at me.
Okay, you were not. You were not able to close down that screen because people were waiting in front of that check.
Mr. Casto still isn't satisfied. He's laying the blame at Sarah's door and is demanding her name.
You don't take my surname, you don't hand surnames out,
Why?
unfortunately.
How come? You took mine. So you call her now.
Call who?
That's Sarah, that is taking the responsibility of the contract that I will not sign tomorrow. You call her. You call her because I will have to quote her.
I am Sarah.
No, you call her.
I have got witnesses that you turned up 20 minutes late, so how is it my fault?
Okay, so you call that Sarah now because I want to speak with her.
I am Sarah.
You are Sarah.
I am Sarah.
Okay, that's what I asked you from the beginning. Who is that Sarah? You couldn't answer.
I did. Well, why would I write someone else's name down? That's my name.
No problem. Sarah, you will hear about me.
Mr. Casto accepts defeat and heads for an alternative flight from Manchester Airport.
There's absolutely no... He went off security. I think he thought if he went on long enough and bullied me for long enough, he'd get what he wanted, but that's not the case. He was 20 minutes late. Maybe if he was, 1 minute late, you can understand his point of view, but 20 minutes late, he hasn't got a leg to stand on.
Back in Luton, time's running out, and it's probably not the best moment for Mr. Connor's end-of-tour speech.
It was a very interesting trip, okay?
It's down to check-in agent Lisa Ellingham to cut him short and get them moving.
Got 10 minutes to get 34 children through, otherwise they're going to miss the aircraft, miss the plane, miss their flight home. Can't go till tomorrow at 6:30.
Even though most of the girls haven't cleared security, the captain can't wait much longer. The girls have just made it, but there wasn't room for everyone on board. Like a true gent, Mr. Connor will stay and try for a later flight.
Bye-bye. Oh, bless you. Isn't he lovely? Lovely. What I can do, my teacher, I would love to teach him that kid.
If he was taller.
George, what?
At Bristol Airport, it's goodbye to the blue of Go and hello to Easyjet Orange. For Supervisor James and his colleagues, it's a new day in a new uniform.
You got legs.
Oh my God! I could have that on all day.
How are you?
Yeah, just to look silly.
Some sort of, oh my God.
No.
Now everyone's got it on, it is.
No more go,
top.
that's it.
Just easy now, girl.
Just easy. You easy?
I'm very easy. Especially wearing that hat, love.
But for some at Bristol, the outlook isn't so bright.
My mother and my sisters and I were all travelling to France together, and my sister's organised it and she's got the wrong passport, so that's what's happened. So we're wondering whether she can get it in time. We've got an hour, and it's an hour's drive from where she lives.
I've rung my husband at work, and he's on his way home to pick up my passport and drive up here, and it's a good hour's drive, so he will only just make it if he doesn't, if EasyJet are feeling very compassionate today.
For 40 years, Celia Balbirnie and her family have holidayed in Provence, but today's trip carries particular poignancy.
We're going to take my dad's ashes to back to his favourite place.
The ashes are
They are safely in the bag.
You're not going to ask us to take the bag, are you?
No, please. I'm not taking the bag. Come on then. Come on, Dad. Let's go.
Staff at Luton Airport have seen most things, but it's not often that they witness a spectacle like this. Clement Koysen and his Dutch performance troupe are heading for Amsterdam to put on a futuristic show.
It's absolutely mental. We've just had these characters walk in. Never seen anything like it. They're all going to Amsterdam. We've got Tarzan and his monkey. We've got 2 nurses. It's turning heads around the airport today. Everyone's like, what is happening? Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Would you like a lolly?
I'd love a lolly. I thought you were going to do something else then.
Maybe she could just... It doesn't matter, you just stand right there, so it will be over.
I think when you're doing that, you need to check my heartbeat as well.
Do you think?
I think.
Okay.
Actually, I do think...
Am I going red?
No, just,
you look quite pale.
Actually,
Yeah? What is it you're doing when you go out there? Actually, I'm going to offload you tonight. You're not allowed to go back. You're coming out partying with us tonight.
Oh,
Look forward to seeing you through departures.
yes.
They may look and sound exotic, but nurses Venom and Bubbles are actually from Mansfield.
It's not every day you get this sort of entertainment at work. You normally have to go out and pay a bit of money. It's fab. Yeah, I've gone a bit red.
Please proceed to the departure lounge. Where flight is currently boarded.
And I'm just hoping and praying that there aren't any jams on the motorway and he makes it in time. And that EasyJet let me through, because it's, you know, it's not just any old trip, so...
Her passport's on its way, but time isn't on her side. Celia's husband has less than an hour to get from Cheltenham to Bristol Airport, but she's got a plan.
Just had a brainwave. Only you'd loaded my luggage as yours. Then I would have only had hand luggage.
Why can't we still do it?
I wonder if we could negotiate that with them.
What difference will that make?
I didn't quite because part of the thing about the 40 minutes is that they've got to get your luggage on the plane.
That's a good idea.
Shall I go and ask them?
Everybody going well, I
Hi. Are you able to help me? I'm in this really difficult situation. My husband's on his way with my passport. I wondered if my luggage, my sister could load my luggage as, I mean, hers. You can open it, you can look through it.
No, you need to take your own bag in.
I just thought it might help speed up the process.
Yeah, no,
I've never flown in this situation before.
Okay, well, as I said,
I really need you to help me.
Okay, we're going to do our best for you,
Right.
but you need to check in your own luggage. If your husband is here at 1 o'clock, then we will check with the dispatcher to see if they'll accept you. Now, if they accept you, then all well and good. If not, then we're going to have to get you onto the next flight.
Bye-bye.
With her family heading for departures, Celia's left alone with her thoughts.
I wanted it all to go so smoothly and, you know, everything, and I've done a spectacular, really. But there we are.
The aircraft is actually here early. You know, she may be lucky and get on it, but at the moment it's looking unlikely, I would say.
I should think he's up there either very relieved he's not here or laughing.
Someone definitely not laughing is Jonathan Restall in Liverpool. He's desperate to get to Amsterdam to see his girlfriend who's in hospital there. But things have taken a turn for the worse.
Shut at 18:25.
18:35.
Oh, 18:25.
40 minutes. Minus 19:05. 35 minutes past.
Oh, that's actually 8:37. 18:38 now.
So I'm stuck in this.
Well, it's not my fault you were late, mate, you know what I mean? The only thing I can do for you is put you on to the next one.
My girlfriend's pretty ill at the moment in hospital, so I want to get back to her, you know. I don't want to leave her another night. I promised her I'll be there on time, so it's not looking good now.
Jonathan's struggling to control his temper, But luckily, his mother's on hand to try the more gentle approach.
The next available flight to Amsterdam is in the morning. Right. 6:15.
Right, now how much do we have to pay for that?
I will do it free of charge for you, because you're here within the time of the departure, but it can only be the next available. Excuse me, if you just let me explain, I can only do that for you now. Once the aircraft is gone, it will be £25 for you to transfer.
My problem is I was here 40 minutes before your desk shut.
Well, you weren't at the check-in though, sir.
The check-in was shut 10 minutes before I arrived. So you shut not after enough time.
Not only has he upset Linda at the sales desk, his mother's not pleased with his behaviour either.
You should have spoke to that woman with a lot more respect than you did. It's not her fault. That's airline policy. It's not her fault, so you don't speak to her in that manner. You know, it's like somebody in my profession coming up and treating me badly. I don't like it. It's not my fault.
His mum was trying to calm him down, but we just explained that, you know, she brought his passport over and that, and I did explain, but they wouldn't let me explain. It was just...
Mum's done all she can and starts her journey back to Wales, while her son decides to stay and try his luck with other airlines. Having caused a stir at Luton, the performers now have a surprise in store for AJ at check-in. Yoshi, the last member of the troupe, is about to be introduced.
And how many people do you have to check in?
One bag. Okay. 7 bags, and then 4 sets of stills.
Okay.
And then 1 bag with my pet.
You've got a pet?
A pet. It's not a gorilla.
Can I see the pet?
Yeah, you can see the pet. They have asked us to, a last-minute thing, asked us to bring one of our snakes. It's only a small snake, and I've been by boat with Harwich, there was no problem. I've been by Channel Tunnel, and there was no problem. I hoped that it wasn't a problem here. It was all last minute, that's why I've not been able to contact anybody at Easyjet, but maybe you can just check it for me.
Okay, stay with us. I've just got to get a supervisor, but I'm sure you can't take that on board. So.
Sure.
Yeah, stay with us.
I've been traveling to Holland now a couple of times with the train, like the Channel Tunnel, and with the boat via Harwich, and they were all cool with it. The French were giving us a little bit of grief, but hey, we can expect that from the French. But yes, I think they should allow us. I've got all the paperwork, I've got the certificates, of the performing animals license, that kind of stuff. So it should be cool.
Leo's been called in to make a decision about Yoshi.
Company before, but they asked me yesterday evening if I could bring one, and I thought by the off chance that maybe could make some arrangements. It's a really friendly snake.
I know.
He likes hugging people. He likes hugging little rodents too, but...
I'm really sorry, I've just checked with Ops again, and it's definite no-go.
Not even if all the paperwork and everything in line.
I'm sorry.
And if I give you a bribe and everything, no.
I'm sorry.
Man. Say yes.
I'm sorry, we
Say
can't.
maybe.
Don't look at his little eyes looking at me. I'm really
he's
sorry.
gonna, please, Leo. Please, Leo.
Oh, no. Sorry. Okay.
So he's not coming to Holland then? Oh, no.
Us as a low-cost airline, we don't accept live animals, so the snake was a complete no-no. And that they were pleading. Obviously, they feel quite close to it, but we can't take live animals on our aircraft, so it was refused travel. And now I think he's going back home to where he belongs.
Yoshi the Python's going to miss the Amsterdam show, but there's still time for an impromptu performance before he's whisked away.
They have no ears, so they have their ear under their jaw so that they can hear little rodents coming up. But very, very friendly.
Perhaps it's as well that Yoshi isn't travelling. He isn't poisonous. He prefers to crush his prey to death.
Come on, Robin.
For Celia, time's almost run out. Check-in closes in 2 minutes. If her husband Robin doesn't make it, her family will be going to France without her.
This could be him. It is. Don't ask me about that. It's
God, I got sweaty hands and a dry mouth from driving so fast.
I'll see you, darling. You're wonderful. Oh, God, he's just slow on. Where is she? Balburney. Have I made it? Yeah, you've made it. Oh, you're wonderful.
But there's no good news for Jonathan. His desperate attempts to see his sick girlfriend in Amsterdam today seem doomed to failure.
Nothing tonight. Nothing at all tonight. So, not from Manchester, not from Birmingham, not from here. So I'm stuck.
And now he has to break the bad news to his girlfriend.
I'll be back tomorrow, all right, love? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Okay, I'll see you later. Love you. Bye-bye. Just crying, I bet, you know. I just couldn't say much. She wouldn't really say much at all, just oh, and... just a bit dumbstruck, you know?
But rules are rules.
He missed his flight, unfortunately, today. It was unlucky, but free of charge. He's going in the morning.
Jonathan has no choice but to spend a long night in the airport waiting for the early morning flight the next day. Though Yoshi missed the performance in Amsterdam, he's since appeared at a show in Miami. Mr. Casto made it to Geneva just in time to sign his contract. And Celia and her family took her father's ashes back to their final resting place.